Well met, and welcome back to Diablo 3. Well, before we start Act 5, I kind of want to try a little something. I've been curious about, yes, it's this rune. Let's just try that. Okay. You ready, Cormac? How do we do that? Ah.
My wrath is low.
Oh. Let's try that one more time.
Tyrael sent me to find you. Malthael has taken the Black Soul Stone. You must come with me.
People are dying in that city, lad. I won't abandon them.
But you and Tyrael need to form a plan. We must find Malthael.
Tell Tyrael I will meet him in Westmarch. Go!
It will be done. I swear it.
Yeah, nah. I was just curious. Hello? Yeah, I think we'll stick with Cormac until level 70, when we can craft new gear. Then maybe we'll switch back to Linden for a while. I used Irena for all of Act 2, but I'll definitely take her out at least one more time.
Righteousness.
Actually, if I remember right, you have a specific quest for each follower in this act, so that'll work out fine.
We're going to die.
Eventually, yes.
She's coming to kill us all.
Oh no!
No!
I was just gonna say I gotcha. Guess not.
I watched in horror as the guard was struck by the maiden's magic. I heard the sound of his screams until his flesh had dissolved to nothing, and only his armor-clad skeleton remained, his jaw unhinged. Blue mist swirled around his bones, coalescing into new flesh. When at last I cut him down, the phantasmal flesh exploded, leaving only a pile of armor behind.
Oh yes, this weapon. I was gonna try it. Let's see here. Anything else I was going to equip? Possibly those. Okay, so if I... Let's see, skills... If I switch that to that, then I can equip it. Oh no. Where's my shield? Oh no, look at that. Let's get a better look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, before I change the skill, let's see what the attack speed is like. As if I even need to check it. I know it's gonna be slow.
Though this Reaper wields a dangerous sword, its shield, with its rows of razor-sharp spikes, poses the greater threat. With a single thrust, it can open a man from waist to throat. That shield was not made for protection. It was made to cripple, maim, and kill.
Just waiting for this skill to cool down. I can't change it until it does. Yeah, that's not as bad as I was expecting, but it's still pretty bad, so let's try... This is the one, right? Yeah, attack speed. And then... Stun... Critical hit... Enemies killed will increase the duration. Sure. See if that makes much of a difference. Not too much. it just really seems too slow, doesn't it? We'll try it a little longer. I really wish a one-handed flail had dropped. Did you just see that? Did I just get bounced backwards, like rubber banded? I hope that straightens out. Maybe I'll try empowering. Yeah, that helps. Okay. I know it's a damage reduction, but I really just do not like this moving in slow motion feeling that I get from trying to use two-handed weapons. Oh, don't forget that.
Well, at least the sewers haven't changed much. They're still disgusting.
Stop! Don't go out into the streets. It's the end of the world. So many have been killed and the Reapers are everywhere.
Is anyone alive in there?
General Torian was defending a group of refugees at the old Zakharoon Cathedral, but they're likely all dead by now.
Wait, you're the Crusader who saved Bastion's Keep. You'll save us too, won't you?
I will. I swear it.
Indeed. I was just noticing there was actually special dialogue. Specifically said Crusader, not hero. That's interesting.
Keep moving. I think we lost her. No, no!
Those with demon blood must die.
Demon blood? Those were innocent people.
My fury is your demise!
You said it, buddy.
The shadow touched me, and darkness spread across my vision until all I could see was blackness. It gave way to a pale light that sapped my strength. It's not so easy. But instead, I drew upon the last of my will and fought back. Color flooded back into my sight. The shadow was right before me, and I drove my spear through it. The Revenant Shield Guards were once the personal guard of King Justinian IV. Appointed to the position for bravery and skill at arms, they accompanied the king at all times, resplendent in their ornate armor, wrought by the finest craftsmen in Westmarch. But most spectacular were their shields, which they unerringly employed in the protection of their king.
Defend the church! Repel these vile reapers! We found you.
Hello, Tyrael. Just a moment. Ah, okay. This is gonna be like the town area.
Tyrael, why are Malthael's armies attacking Westmarch?
Because he feeds on death. Every time his reapers kill, he grows stronger. And with the prime evil gone, Malthael believes this is the perfect time to end the eternal conflict.
Humanity has nothing to do with that war.
But we are descended from demons and angels. When Malthael looks at us, he sees demons.
The church! All the refugees are inside! Follow me! Akarat's bane! This is worse than I feared!
What is that?
A death maiden! Stop her!
Nevertheless, your soul will be mine.
Doubtful.
Any other archer would have fled as I charged, but this one stood its ground, staring down the arrow's shaft through lifeless, empty eye slits. Even as I swung my blade to take off its head, the thing loosed another shot. How can we fight an enemy that has no fear, nor thought for its own self-preservation?
Nothing stops the crusade.
We must do everything in our power to slow the Nephilim down, so that the collection of souls is not interrupted. It is the key to Malthael's victory.
Let's end this madness. Where is Malthael?
I know only that he is not in Westmarch. He could have taken the Black Soul Stone anywhere in creation.
But why does he want the stone? Is there any way to find out?
There may be. A sliver broke off when Malthael took the Soul Stone. Perhaps by studying that sliver, I can learn his plans.
Then you study the sliver, while I save this city from the Reapers.
We can talk to the Soulstone Sliver. Alright then.
I've heard of the Horadrim, but I thought they were long gone.
Tyrael rebuilt the Order to help him take the Soul Stone from heaven, and to protect mankind. After all, you can't be everywhere at once, no matter how powerful you are.
Malthael, my brother. He was wisdom, leader of our council, first among angels. And now, he has become this.
How did it happen?
After the destruction of the World Stone, Malthael's mood darkened, and he left the heavens frequently. Then he disappeared completely. He must have developed a connection, no, an obsession with human souls.
Well, however he came to his madness, he's got to be put down. Death is meant to free our souls, not devour them.
Why is your animation make it look like you're wounded, Tyrael? When did that happen?
This sliver of the Black Soul Stone will reveal Malthael's plan to you?
The sliver is still connected to the Soul Stone. As the stone changes, the sliver will change too. Therefore, I can observe what Malthael is doing to the stone, and if we're lucky, even discover his plan.
General Torian, what was that Death Maiden doing in the cathedral?
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour, and my men report 2 more of them out in the city.
Soul Crucibles. With 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
Then I will destroy these crucibles and cut off Malthael's supply of troops. The Soul Crucibles turn the dead into Reapers?
Sadly, yes.
The Death Maidens look like angels.
Their story is as tragic as Malthael's. Once the vanguard of his wisdom angels, they followed him down the path to darkness.
Anything down here? We got a door. And merchants. And nothing down here.
What?
That was an interesting, greeting. Just, what?
We stayed to fight, Robert and me. But he fell. And when they started to tear into him, I panicked. I ran.
You did what you could.
At long last, a hero comes to save us. That won't bring my wife back, though, will it?
I guess not, but, well, should I not even bother then? Is that your attitude?
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets. I barred the doors and then squeezed through the back window to escape. But I'll have to come up with something more exciting when I write my official account, won't I? You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Rakus, haven't you? Its location has never been found. Most scholars think it's underneath Westmarch, but I suspect it's somewhere outside the city. Rakus was a clever
Where's Cormac?
man, after all.
Oh, there you are. Had a bit of a go for a moment there, didn't I? Where's Carjo?
Westmarch originally grew from the efforts of the great General Rakus to spread his religion beyond the realms of the East. Seized by the superstitions of the Zakarum faith, he drove his paladins relentlessly across the barbaric western lands, subduing the uncivilized tribes he found there. Ultimately, he became king of them all.
Guess we can upgrade these diamonds now.
What's that noise?
What noise? What was that strange sounds?
Is there anything on your mind, Hadrig?
Do you think Cardium is under attack as well?
Yes.
At least they have the Iron Wolves. Lord of Lies could not break them. The Angel of Death will not either.
Is that a,
Is anyone out there?
Oh.
Anyone?
Oh, that noise. Alright. Oh. Okay, that was it, I guess.
Someone came for me. After all this time.
A cranky blacksmith named Hadrig was complaining about the noise.
Bloody miracle! Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I owe you both.
Come with me. It's safe, and we've still got a little food.
Anything up here?
Remember that noise I heard? It was that lad you rescued.
I'm Bryson. I came here to see your friend.
Huh. And now he won't go away.
You saved his life. You're stuck with him now.
He is. I'm going to repay Hadrig by helping him with his work.
And I told you to stay away from my forge.
I know who was responsible for this. It's the poor. They've summoned these monstrosities to take Westmarch for themselves.
Oh. You're one of those, are you?
I grew up over by the docks. Not the good part of town, but it's what my parents could afford. They died when the plague swept through a few years ago, within hours of each other. Like they had to stay together. I used to hate them for leaving me, but now, it's a relief they didn't have to see all this happen.
I can't believe we're still alive, and it's all thanks to you. I thought we would die in that foul-smelling place.
Where's Miriam? Isn't this her cart?
He saved my brother at Bastion's Keep.
Did you grab the jewelry at least?
Harold, those monsters were about to kill us.
Well, I would rather be dead than poor.
Oh, yes, I remember you two as well. You'll get what's coming to you. I think this is just a hallway, basically. I don't think there's anything here.
You ask who's to blame for this doom? All of Westmarch, reveling in sin, worshipping petty idols. The Zakarum are gone, and the Order of Malthael now rises. Praise Malthael, and your souls may yet be saved. He spares only the faithful. Donate to the Order and prove your conviction.
Watch yourself.
Did you know there were once 2 moons? Lyria is the one that is no more. I think it's time I told you the whole story of Zai and his master, the god of desire, Dirgist.
You mean you are ready to tell your version of the truth?
Dirgist's jewel has appeared again, and the time for secrets is over.
Then you're finally ready to tell me if you were a god?
So, no.
Have you been eating enough? I've noticed this about you. When things get difficult, you get very focused. Maybe I'll cook for you. So, if it's all the same, we'd probably both be happier if I didn't.
So you're not actually gonna tell me the story? Alright. Let's get those diamonds taken care of. What's the issue? Why is that red? I have them. 3. Huh. I have 3 of them. I have well over 25,000. Oh, you have to be trained again? Alright. Boy, another 200,000. I mean, I have it, but let's just wait a little longer.
It is good to see you again, though it seems like we are only brought together in the worst of circumstances. But I suppose if times were better, we would never have met.
Oh, sorry, Irena. Didn't realize you weren't done.
Dying everywhere. It must be time for us to go on another adventure, right?
Yeah, basically.
For a moment, I heard one of my sister's voices. I could not make out the words.
Each day, I feel the weight of every Crusader who has borne my name. So I think I understand your burden.
My sisters are gone now, and I am the last memory of a world long since forgotten.
You do not know why your sisters died. That is why they stay with you.
Why would the angels do this to us?
What are you saying? This is obviously a demon's work.
Afraid not in this case. Alright, what is this? Find the Soul Crucible. In, Gideon's row. Almost sounds like a relative.
We'll rip these brutes to shreds.
reputation of the exorcists of Westmarch. Those spiritual warriors specialized in removing demonic possession. By custom, they arrive in darkness, clad in cloaks as black as the night they conjured them. They work in secret, extracting the demons that dwell within their subjects. Now, Malthael has turned them, and they roam the city in their inhuman form, stripping the souls from all they encounter.
Okay. You know what? Let's try this way first.
After Malthael's disappearance, the Angiris Council appointed his most loyal servant, Urze, to find him and bring him back to the high heavens. Urze, accompanied by the sect of maidens who were Malthael's closest followers, set out to find their absent master. They never returned.
Let's grab this before we miss it. There we go. Okay, that does loop around.
Malthael will pay for what he has done to my city. I swear it.
Yeah, that's a spear. Looks like it's not actually an upgrade for you, though. Two-handed. Can't get down there.
I enjoyed that.
Are getting worse. They'll reach the survivors soon.
We good? Okay. Before I talk to you, I really need to bust all these barrels.
Well, unimaginable!
I wouldn't say that was unimaginable wealth, no. And your crates, too.
We've been here for days. These people can't last much longer.
There's a survivors' enclave near here. Get everyone over there.
Is that really necessary? The door is right there. Couple of rubies. Okay. Usually those are in 2-level dungeons.
A worthy opponent.
Help us, please! I can't thank you enough. You saved our lives.
That it? Alright.
Bite lightly down.
Not ready yet.
Hurry! We've got to save my friends.
Alright, let's go.
This is all Justinian's fault. Some king he is. King Justinian must have fled the city by now. It's time for the people to rise up.
This is the worst possible time to turn on each other.
But this is our chance to get out from under the king's yoke.
That's treason, citizen. You must watch yourself.
When I first beheld the corpse raiser, I thought myself capable of defeating him. Then he reached out his arm. and the ground in front of him was bathed in a spectral light. The bones of men and beasts rose from the earth and advanced on me.
I encountered the most troublesome bats in the caves outside Westmarch. My companions and I had sheltered there with the intent of organizing my many records, when the miserable creatures appeared and tore several of the scrolls to pieces. Truly, the world shall be a poorer place for this lost wisdom.
Your doubts about your order haven't dulled your appetite for battle.
I was a soldier in Westmarch before the Order took me. Fighting is in my blood.
Get up those stairs.
Might a light be down.
The embers on fireplaces, when I see them off in the dark corner, it makes me think there's something there to click on.
Thanks for helping, but this isn't over. The king has failed us all. If you don't believe me, read this. His private journal.
Where did you get this?
Well, let's just say it's from someone who cares about us common folk.
I am so weary. Why did you have to die, brother? I was never meant to be king. The nobles threaten revolt to bend me to their will. They will abandon me if I don't keep the peasants in their place. Oh, my position is hopeless.
Mm-hmm. This is kind of a big map I still have down there that I haven't gotten. I hope that's not just a dead end after all this. That? Nothing.
creatures won't go down easily.
Where'd you go? Knock that off.
The great pestilence in Westmarch killed both humans and beasts alike. The panicked survivors then threw the corpses of both into the plague tunnels. Now the Reaper's presence has revived many of those interred.
I must wait longer.
The bones of beasts rising again as skeletal
Got stuck
crawlers,
there.
driven to kill the living.
I require more wrath.
What am I getting stuck on? This is getting old. I still can't handle arcane traps.
Not enough wrath. I require more wrath. My wrath is low.
Phantasms are unlike any spirits I have seen on Sanctuary. They bear a resemblance to lesser demons, but the souls of demons are always reborn in the hells. I suspect the phantasms may be the remnants of some early Nephilim, those born more demon than angel.
I think the problem is I'm trying to use left click to just to move, like move past things and reposition, but all he's doing is standing there using shield bash. I'm not sure what to do about that. Yeah, I don't have a skill like Barbarian's Leap or Demon Hunter's Vault. I don't have an escape skill. What's this? Oh, speaking of Demon Hunters, there's a hand crossbow. Well, let's try to finish this.
Fight, light be down. Chaff before the wind.
Didn't I have something... hold on. Didn't I have something that had bonus arcane? Yeah, right there. Plus 100. Apparently that's nowhere near enough still. Really? 68 plus 20, so I've got a 90% resistance and I'm still taking that much damage? Wow.
Your life is over! Bad luck for you, friend!
A lot of skeletons to click on.
The repository of bones, commonly called the Plague Tunnels, were originally used to bury Westmarch's indigent. However, when the Great Pestilence struck, the city decided the tunnels would serve just as well for plague victims, lest Westmarch become overwhelmed by the ever-increasing piles of the dead.
I was just wondering where all these bones came from. I guess it's exactly what you'd assume.
Enjoyed that.
You enjoy killing a bunch of rats? Okay. Kinda seems like it'd be beneath you.
Not yet.
Enjoyed that. The crusade marches on.
Oh, I wonder if I should have just gone down to level 2 when I found it. I'm trying to rank up to 70 before the game gets has a difficulty spike.
What about you? What brought you to take on the responsibilities of the world?
Need you ask? I swore my life to the Crusade. Found a purpose in it.
Okay, there's the rest of the map. Oh, what's that? Attack speed. About for, yeah, you can use it. Let's take that one.
Thank you.
How'd I miss those?
These creatures won't go down easily.
Charming.
Whoa. Let me check something. Yeah. Arcane traps seem to be the only thing that are still giving me issues, and I don't really understand why. I mean, nearly 90%. What's it take?
I'm overburdened.
Oh no. Well, we don't need white items. Let's see. Oh, that's actually better than a set item? Huh. Level 6. It's only 61, too. That's funny. I think I'll keep the set item.
Out of room.
I'll unload momentarily. Okay, this is a bigger area than I thought. I guess I'll unload now. Okay, how tough is this gonna be? Can't destroy these. Thought I heard a gold item drop. Okay. No issue at all with all that fire, but still taking a lot of damage from arcane traps.
What riches!
Oh, where are ya? Can we pull the rest of you up here? Okay. where's that treasure goblin? Oh, no! Oh! That's exactly what I was trying to avoid. Come here. Alright, anything down here before we leave the area? Alright, guess that's it. Boy. I got a bad feeling that was just a tiny dead end. I'll edit it out, but I'm gonna go check and see if that's the case.